So you've talked about some of the challenges that these producers and packagers are experiencing and the work that you did to better identify them, but I'm wondering if you could talk a little bit more about specifics. What's the big hurdle? Is it cost? Is it technology? Is it privacy and security concerns? What is the real obstacle that you found?
So the cost and security are big ones. There is a real cost to producers to hire somebody to compile this data for them, or to sit down after, take part of their day. There's an opportunity cost to compiling these data requests. So that's a real issue. The technology is a real issue. There's a huge variance in the maturity of the data systems that farms have. We've got, really high-tech farm management platforms that are available there that actually capture a lot of the data that's needed. It's just they don't know that they're capturing this data, so it needs a way of extracting. But on the other end of the continuum is we've got people that are really farming out of years of experience, and it all lives in their head, and it was passed down orally and will continue to be. So those are definitely challenges. That the willingness of being able to share the information outwards is not one that's necessarily natural to the industry. But I think these are all solvable barriers. What the biggest surprise for us was really the perception that these data requests have at the producer, packer, rancher, farmer level. For those of us that feel like we're in the trenches of trying to figure out the best methodologies for measuring agricultural systems, which are just have so many layers of complexity to them. We see the advances that are being made by the Sustainability Consortium, the Stewardship Index, a number of these organizations. And we feel like real progress is being made towards getting more accurate and complete measurement systems in place, which then are the foundation for the mitigation strategies that we're trying to get to. This progress is real, except I don't think we're the ones that are in the trenches. The real heavy lifting is being done at the farm level and at the ranch level. And from our experience in conducting this study, as well as the other consulting work that we do, for the most part, they're not seeing what the upside is for them. They're seeing this plethora, might want to edit that. They're seeing this number of data requests coming in from multiple sources, asking either for different data or asking for the same data but packaged up differently and delivered in different ways. And they're seeing the additional costs and the times that they're being asked to shoulder. But what they're not seeing is what is the ROI for them. And that's why we're really framing this report as a call to action for the industry is I think it really falls on the industry to articulate the business case for producers, farmers, packers, ranchers to do this work. And what I think that means, and what I think needs to be at the root of that business case is they need to know what is the tangible and consistent way that they're going to be rewarded for doing this. The things that matter to them, the things that are in their language are higher price per pound, longer contracts, recognition. When they walk into a buying room, does it matter that they've done this work or not? And as soon as we can show them that it does, I think the adoption rates are going to be much bigger. But as long as we have this incentive gap, I think we're going to continue to really struggle to understand the full emissions footprint of the value chain.